Right, something a little different. Got hold of a Polish mine-sweeping metal detector. These were produced in their tens of thousands after the war. And I thought, you know what, I like a bit of military, I like a bit of metal detecting. And this will be my second one. I do have a Valen, which is the British mine-sweeping device. But this is an old one, this is a vintage one. And I thought we'll go through it, we'll have a look. See if we can have a go in the field, see if it finds anything. Now when you pick these up, the batteries that you need for them are obsolete, they don't make them anymore. So you have to adapt it to run on modern batteries. So I've done that already, and I'm just going to talk you through, show you through what's in the bag, because it's all in this nice bag. I bought this army surplus, and then we'll crank it up. It's got no discrimination, and we'll have a quick sweep in the field. I am near a field that it doesn't have a lot in it. It has a lot of big iron bits and pieces in it that I seem to find, but there's not a lot of trash, so I just want to try it. I'm not going to go and do a full hunt with it, but we'll have a go, see what's out there. So I'll spin you around, we'll open it up, we'll have a look, see what you get for your, I paid 30 quid for this, see what you get for your money, and yeah, quick review, nothing special. So there's your bag, canvas kind of bag. We'll have a look inside. I've already put batteries in it, so I know what's inside. They don't all come complete. It's a bit of a potluck whether if you can find one that's complete. This one is nearly complete. In there, I'm not sure what should be in there. Excuse me, but you do get a bit of sandpaper for some reason. You do get a cloth. That's one of the other rubber cups for the headphone. Somewhere in here, oh, I've had it, there it is the production certificate. Yep, the W3P. I think that's the number. I did translate this, it just tells you where it was made, who stamped it. 1965. Yeah. So that's obviously it's been signed off. It's quite nice that I've got that with it, just for a collectible point of view. You do get a spanner. That helps you take it apart. I'm not sure why you get a very long paintbrush. Again, I don't know. Inside the main package, if you like, you do get a set of headphones. They are permanently wired in, unless you unbolt them. Permanently wired in. The batteries are in here. And you unscrew this. I'm not going to unscrew it because the batteries will probably unalign. That's your on-off switch. Basic as that, on, off. And your coil. Move the headphones out of the way. There's your coil. Not a lot to it. I don't think it's really been used. I'd say they produce tens of thousands of these things. So yeah, we're going to set that up in a second, and all that's left in the bag is the extension handles. I mean, you can extend this thing out a very long way. I'm not going to do that. Stick a couple of handles on. We'll turn it on. I'll let you have a listen. See what it sounds like. It's only one tone. And then we're going to have a bit of a sweep. Yeah, checked a couple of extension handles on it. It's a very long. It's got no arm cup or anything. So basic. I'll turn it on. And I'll put the headphones close to the GoPro. It's very basic. Sounds like you're tuning in a radio. You can tune in down here. Just bring it up a bit on this knob here. You can tune that in there, and that's about as technical as it gets. I say, we'll have a bit of a sweep in this field here. Just see if we find anything. See how good it really is. I had a quick go indoors. It does pick up like old Siles pennies. It did pick up the ring. I tried my ring, but you've really got to listen, and if it's trash in the floor, it's just going to be a whole load of noise. But obviously for mine sweeping, it should give a nice loud tone. I'm pretty sure there's some large lumps of iron in this field, bits of plough. We'll just go and have a little play. And then that'll be the end of the video. It's just a quick review of this old style metal detector. That didn't take long. I don't know if you can hear it. Oh, that's loud. It's right there. Got no idea what this is going to be. So it's oh look, a bit of a plough by the looks of it. No, it's not. I don't know what that is. But there you go. See, that's probably a bit of a plough. Okay, I'm quite enjoying it now. It's a bit hard work. I'm just going to put this to the side of the field for now. And I'll come back for it because that's heavy. It's a bit cumbersome to use. It's very heavy, but if you make it long enough, you can hook the handle under your armpit and have it poking out your back. But yeah, you've got a constant noise, like a threshold noise, in your ear, and you have to go very slowly. Which you would be if you were walking across a minefield, I do not doubt. Oh, got something. Right there. Yeah. I'm impressed. I don't think I'd want to go metal detecting with it, but what we got there? Yep, a random lump of junk. Chuck that to one side. I'll probably do this for about 20 minutes and we'll see what we get. Pick that out. I can see it though. There's a bottle top. So, picking up the smaller items. Didn't have to dig for that one, mind, but it found it though. That was just under the surface. Dunno. But again, it's working. I don't know if it'll be any good on the beach as a coin shooter, stuff in shallow conditions, but freshly dropped coins and everything. Just picking out the big stuff apart from that bottle top at the moment. But yeah, I don't know if you can hear that. It's too windy. Yeah, but we're going to carry on for another 20 minutes or so. I'm going to give it like 45 minutes. I'm quite enjoying just swinging this old antique around. This one, you've got to move really slow over this. I don't know if it's a small item, but when you get right on it, the pitch picks up. I'm presuming it's here, right in the middle of the coil. The lead banging around doesn't affect it because that's the headphone lead. Ah, what's that? Please, please don't. I'm near an old military training ground and occasionally you get one over this side. I'm hoping it's not a whole one. Oh shite, it's a whole one. It's a hand grenade. without the pin. Ah, that was so quiet. Damn it. I've had these before. I'll have to get the army out to get rid of them. I had one earlier, hunting with a different machine. Not even in this field either. Yeah, one field they're really concentrated, you get loads, and I stopped going in that field. This field, I suppose they must have walked through it. I don't know what they were doing in here. And you get the odd one. I've had 3 in this field, entire field. The field's massive. Now I've got to do something with it. Okay, well, you know, the Minesweeper can find ordnance. Good job. A bit scared to dig over here now, but we've got another It's there, it's definitely there. You hear it. And it's right there. Right on the edge of the field. I think this is going to be, I don't know, might be able to dig it live. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh my days. If it's anything that's going to go bang, this will be my last. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it is, look. I am quite close now to the training field. I probably shouldn't be this close, but I'm in a different field. Yeah. It's another one. Yeah, that's why you don't really want to go around digging around in the field next door too much. They're on the surface in the field next door, it's ridiculous, but okay, that's it, I've had enough. I only wanted to go in this field because you do tend to find tools, you find spanners, hammers, cold chisels, all kinds of things at the army. I don't know what they were doing. Maybe it was one of their stores was around here, but you get a lot of tools and big iron implements, which is what I started out finding. But yeah, let's go back, recap on the machine, and then call it a day, I think. Okay. Well, okay, that was a hunt, just a quick one. I was out there about 45 minutes. Very heavy. But I've made it all, mate. I couldn't do much longer. And I've only got 2 of the extension rods on it. It definitely does what it's supposed to. It still works. And that's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to have a quick play, see if it still works. Obviously it's not meant for metal detecting as I know it. Minesweeping? Oh yeah. It'll find you some ordnance. I didn't intentionally come out to find any. This field is near where they used to train with rifle grenades. That particular field, don't go in there anymore. There's far too many in there. I learnt that lesson. And then the REMI have to come out and explode them. Apparently they're quite safe because they're 100 years old. They're Mills bombs, they're First World War grenades. But you don't mess about with ordnance if you can help it. Don't touch it, don't move it, don't play with it. So yeah, it was mainly on one half of this field. So whether some have come over from the other field, whether, I don't know, couldn't tell you. It was 100 years ago. But it found it, and it found some other lumps of iron. Found a little bolt top. So it's fully working. It's more of a collector's item, more of a collector's piece, or for reenactment. I don't know if you'd use it for that. Maybe you live in France and you've got tons of shells and unexploded stuff on your land and you want to get rid of it. This is a cheap way of doing it. It's cost me 30 quid. And there's tens of thousands of these made, so you could probably find your own one. But they're not always tested. This one wasn't tested when I bought it, and obviously the batteries are obsolete. You have to convert them. And this one, I can show you now I've finished using it. This switch, the switch mechanism, it's actually on. Yeah. Switch mechanism comes out, and then you need to get the right piece of tube. You can adapt your batteries, and now it runs on 4 AAAs. But it runs for hours apparently on 4 AAAs, which is surprising considering what it's doing. But who am I? I think that part also comes off, but when you fold it up and put it back in the bag, yeah, leave the handle on. I call that the handle because it's rubberised. Yeah, some proper headphones. I mean, it is loud, you've got no volume control, you've just got frequency control. I like that, that was a bit of fun. Yeah, definitely a bit of fun. If you want to go and buy one, go find one, go and have a play with one. You can probably use it on the beach. Maybe I'll test it on the beach. Other than that, I'm going to go out and have a proper hunt with a different machine. Not in this field. Thank you for watching, hope it was informative, and I'll see you soon.